Hello Mallards, it is Thursday and today I did a little bit of work on the van. Dad and I went to Menards and we bought a bunch of the plumbing stuff and then we laid out the plumbing on the floor of the shop, the whole system, so that we could figure out how it works. Did I film any of that? No, because by the time we got back from Menards my phone was almost dead, so I charged it while we laid that out instead of filming. But I have some footage from yesterday, just like a little bit of me putting in insulation. So you can enjoy me insulating the passenger side of the van. And tomorrow I'm going to work on the driver's side, at least a little bit. And then this weekend, Dad and I are going to do the water system. And then we'll build a seat for the bench. And then we'll hope for the best and I'll head to Florida and we'll finish more of the van later. I pulled some cables down that I don't need and I've put in 1, 2, 3, 4 panels so far and I'm working on the 5th. It's slow, only because there's like a lot of extra cutting and fixing things, but I think it's gonna work out. And like so far, I'm happy with how they all are. All right, it is time for an update. I have done all of the top, this one, all of the bottom panels. I'm very proud of this one. I carved a whole channel for the cords instead of making 2 pieces. So that there's still like a little bit of insulation behind the cords. We'll ignore that for some reason this one doesn't stick in and I don't know why. I really don't. I've cut it 6 ways to Sunday and it still does this, but that's fine. That's fine. It's a quirk. I'm gonna finish not this one because this is where the bed comes up and that'll be the whole thing. But I'm gonna do that one before I'm done today. And then that means that later this week I have to do this whole side. But I think I've like figured it out now, so it's gonna move much faster. Anyway, that's the update. I also pulled wires and reran some wires, and I'm gonna look at wires over here later, try to figure out what some of the wires are. I'm having a good time. Hope you enjoyed that little bit from yesterday. I'm very proud of where the van is at. Like, I know it's not as far along as I maybe would have hoped at this point in time, but like that is entirely on me and my tendency to procrastinate. So I feel happy with where it is and I'm going to enjoy living in it for a month in Florida. And then I'll come back and maybe do a little bit more work and then I'll live in it again for a few weeks as I do fringes. And for now, I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow.